guys, I'm Lily O'Reilly. This is Lily O'Reilly Reviews, and I found my November non-premium BoneBox, finally, because Lord knows where the hell I'd put it. So we're going to break into this today and figure out what they sent me. Let's get to that, huh? Alright, so, November BoneBox. I remember receiving it, but then I put it down somewhere and I had no clue where it went, and I'm really sorry. Figured we might as well break into it and see what's in here. So, as usual, there's a shit ton of paper. Sorry, my mouse is in the way. I've got my phone propped up on my computer because I still haven't gotten my office set up. So, like, space is at a premium right now. Ooh, it's like super small this month. Okay, so let's do the little lanyap first, the little add-in. So they sent us a fish vertebrae, medium-sized. Goes for $2.50 apparently. Itty bitty little, looks like a little drum kit. You see it all that hippie like drumming circles and shit. So cool. That's what a vertebrae looks like in a fish. I'm not taking this out because I will 100% break it. Now, if you are a pet owner or you are distressed by the idea of dead domesticated pets, go, shoo, be gone. This is not a good box for you. Because this month's bone box is the domestic cat. Felis catus, you know, the generic cat that we know, love, tolerate, and live with. So, according to the flyer, the domestic cat is an obligate carnivore. And yes, that means your cat cannot be vegan or vegetarian. There's no such thing as a non-carnivorous cat. So, the domestic cat is an obligate carnivore found worldwide and believed to have been domesticated in the Middle East over 12,000 years ago. One main reason for their early success with humans was their natural instinct to protect our food storage from mice and other pests. As with all felines, the domestic cat has a mouth made for killing. An adult cat... Sorry, my personal domestic animals being loud. An adult cat has the same dental formula as a mountain lion. That means the same number of teeth, the same teeth spacing within the mouth, and earns most of their adult teeth at just 6 months old. If you turn your skull over and see the bulges on the bottom, those are the auditory bullae. Most mammals have them, however felines have very special ones. The auditory bullae are used to take in and process sounds, and the larger the auditory bullae are in proportion to the skull, the better the hearing. Although the domestic cat is a great human companion, their ability to adapt to the wild has wreaked havoc on many ecosystems worldwide. So first off, there is the auditory bullae that they're talking about, these two lumps. And that's what helps bring in sound, basically. Now, regarding the cat and its impact on ecology, oh my god, like, free-range cats are the worst. When I used to work out in the field, like, endangered salamanders, cats will eat them. Protected birds, cats will eat them. My god, if it exists and they can fit part of it in their mouth, they'll fucking eat it. It's absolutely terrible what it does to like a 3-mile radius around where they're let out. Horrible, horrible creatures. And I love cats. I have had cats. But in order for a cat to not be environmentally detrimental, that little fucker needs to stay indoors. And when you take it outside, it needs to go out on a leash. Oh. Alright, so I thought I was getting a domestic cat. What they sent was a domestic cat kitten. Retails for $48. And, like, on one hand, I absolutely love getting to see the immature variations in skulls. But like, as someone that used to foster kittens, it kind of breaks my heart. But on the other hand, babies are fragile. Babies die, and it just is what it is. So one of the ways that you can tell that this is a kitten as opposed to a full cat is if you look at the width here compared to here. This very, very short face with the very large eyes is pretty indicative. Oh, that jawbone does not want to stay in place. There. Big back of skull, giant eye sockets, short little snoot. Generally means baby. Funny enough, that's one of the things that we breed for in terms of like flat-faced brachycephalic cats. We're pushing them toward an almost baby appearance. But it is a gorgeous little skull. Look at those sharp little teeth. They said that their adult teeth come in at 6 months old. Oh, Lord. Adorable, but God, I remember getting kitten bit. That shit hurts. And then right here, this lump and that lump are the auditory bullae that they were talking about. Come on, acknowledge this. Hold on. Ah, sorry for the bouncing, but there we go. There's our focus on the auditory bullae. And again, you can tell that these are meant to have a fairly significant bite strength for their size when you look at the cheekbones and how they flare out so that the bite muscles can fit through underneath them and attach up here on the top of the skull. Overall, it's a beautiful skull. You can even see, oh, I wonder if you can see. There we go, with a little bit of light. The places where the skull plates are sealing. I love looking at that. It's one of the cooler things about younger skulls, is you can see all the places that the skull is still coming together to become what it will. One of the things that I find really interesting about carnivore skulls as opposed to something like a rabbit, there's not a lot of laciness in the bones. We unfocused again. There we go. There's not a lot of laciness. These bones are meant to be fairly dense, to take weight, to take pressure, to be able to put that bite force down and have it translate through the rest of the skull without damaging it. Versus if you look at like, hey, there I am. If you look at like one of my earlier reviews about like the rabbit, they've got this beautiful laciness to the inside of the skull that's meant to reduce weight, make it easier to live with, I suppose. But yes, okay, so I'll stop yarbling. You guys have shit to do with your day other than listen to me talk about baby skulls. So, adult cat, no. So, Skulls Unlimited, BoneBox, November. They gave me a kitten skull. I'm very conflicted about it, but I already have it, so I suppose that means that when I get my... Could you not? So I suppose that means whenever I get my display up and running, I will include it, and then I will take pictures and post them so y'all can see. That thing is tiny, though. Like, that must have been such a little kitten. So, super cool. I thought it was a nifty one. I'm glad I finally found November's box so I could share it with y'all. And they said that December got shipped out a little late, so hopefully whenever it shows up, I will get that popped up on here too. As always, if you like what I do, follow me on here, subscribe. Following and subscribing are the same thing. So as always, if you like what I do, follow me on here, drop me a like, throw me a couple bucks on Ko-Fi, share this with your friends. Yes. Go forth, have fun. I'll be back probably in a couple weeks with the December box, and until later, bye guys.